Good morning, everyone,
Happy Fertilizer Friday.
and happy spring.
First day of spring.
Maybe for the rest of you, we're kind of not really feeling it with 3 feet of snow lately, so we're still, people are still digging out from the
But
big
the
blizzard.
sun is shining, and I hear birds outside singing.
I know, that is a good sign, isn't it? We're on the right way. So today is Fertilizer Friday, so happy Fertilizer Friday. We're talking about our Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer. And so last Fertilizer Friday, we talked about how to do the fertilizing the old way, the old school watering can. So if you're ready to graduate from this, you've got a lot of flowers, a lot of plants and flowers to fertilize with the Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer. We're gonna step it up today. So today we're gonna be talking about hose and sprayers. So that's the attachment that goes on a end of a hose, hence hose and sprayer. And so if you've got a lot of plants that you're dealing with in your yard, this is the next logical step up from there, because a lot of people are like, hey, it just takes me too long to fertilize my plants every Fertilizer Friday with the watering can. Yes, if you have a lot, this is the next step. This is going to save you a bunch of time. So and then next Friday we're going to be talking about going from here to the next step above that, which is a fertilizer injector, which is what we use commercially in the greenhouses.
And that's when you have a lot of flowers.
Yeah, and they're great. They're fantastic. I think they're as economical as you can get. I've set one up for my mom, for her. You know, Mom, just do this, and she actually gets a constant feed on her flowers all the time. So we'll be talking about that next Friday.
Yep. But how many of you have fertilized with the hose and sprayer?
Yep.
And there's a lot of different ones out there, so that's why we're going to talk about that a little bit today.
Yeah, so let's start
They're
there.
not all created equally.
Yeah, because some people are like, well, how much do I add into, for mine that I have at home? Well, there's like hundreds of different ones, so I can't give you, the exact of, how to use a Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer in the one that you have at home. But I can tell you on this one, this is the one that we like. This is by Ortho. You can find
no,
this.
we're not sponsored.
No,
but we could be.
Yeah, Ortho. So this is the one we do like, and because it has the dial on here, so you can find this Ortho hose and sprayer on our beatyourneighbor.com website. If you go into the shop page, there are lots of tools and stuff. This hose and sprayer is there, so you can find it there if you want to purchase one. So we do like this Ortho one because, as I just mentioned, it does have the dial. I like that because you can kind of go up and down, and just playing around with this a little bit, I needed to actually adjust. So that's nice. Is if there's some out there that you can't adjust. It really kind of makes it hard to adjust.
Can you explain the difference between a dial hose and sprayer compared to a siphoning hose and sprayer?
Okay, so there are some out in the stores that just siphon a set amount, but it's always like diluting, so you can't adjust it. And it's like spraying water in and then sucking it out. So if you think about that, you're not getting the same metered ratio 20 minutes from now.
Right.
So you're actually diluting that fertilizer. Unless you're running back and forth and trying to make sure that everything which is not happening. Unless you do that, your plants are getting, all different types of ratio. So that's why I like this.
It'll start out really heavy.
Yeah,
and then that ratio starts diminishing because it keeps.
So by the time you get to over here by those flowers, they're not getting the same that you started with. So I don't like those. They're cheaper. They act cheap. So that's why I do like a dial. You set this dial, that's what it's drawing out. Plus I can kind of go up or down, and I did need to do that. So let me explain a little bit about how this one, how to use this with our Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer. So there's a container on here. You're gonna take about, and I'm gonna say about 1/3 of the jar's contents. You can do from 1/3 to 1/2. And if you do 1/2, it's going to be a little heavier. So just realize that, meaning the ratio is going to be a little stronger. So if you start on the low end, you can always work your way up. So about 1/3 of the powder. Now, some people are going to be really technical. Well, what's that mean? Like I can't figure out what 1/3 is. Then take your little scoop and measure out 30 scoops into here. if you're precise and you have to have an exact measurement, just use a scoop then and scoop in 30 little scoops. That's kind of your start point.
You're right.
Then I'm gonna go in the middle. This dial goes up and down. I'm gonna go to the middle setting, which is 4 teaspoons, and start there. I'm starting there because that's right in the middle. It can go lower, it can go higher. And I'm gonna start there, and I have a clear glass. We're probably gonna get wet.
You can point it that way. Wait, stop. Let me get the microphones out of the way.
Okay, here we go. Notice I didn't just do full tilt blast it.
Thank you.
It's gonna be really hard to see in here. It just has a tint of blue to it.
Very light tint.
It's a very light tint. I'm gonna actually set this up a little higher. I want just a little bit more. And I played around with this, and because I went on the low end, 1/3, I put 1/3 of the jar into here, and I put that in, and I mixed this up with water. All right, so this is my mix. I'm actually gonna set this up a little bit to the 2 ounce because it's a little bit light. So I'm gonna spray this.
That's why I'm on this side.
And you can see it went up. It's a little darker tint of blue now. I can see it here. Again, it's probably not gonna show up on camera, but you can see that's about what you're looking for.
And your shirt's blue behind it too.
Yeah, right. So we're looking for just a little tint of blue, and that we know we're pretty close.
Kind of like a really diluted mouthwash.
Yeah, there you go, like a Listerine or whatever. So that's in a nutshell how you can use the hose end sprayer with the BYN Fertilizer, and then fertilize your plants about once a week, your outdoor plants once a week.
And they're always going to say, how much do I fertilize with it?
Great question. This is another nice thing about this is there's different heads on here. So that was the stream. And now I'm going to use the shower and not shower Amy. Okay, so we've got a hanging basket here. I know the next question is going to be, how much do I give it? Okay, good question. Whatever it needs. So we're just going to give this enough feed, enough water, basically. It just happens to have the fertilizer in it today to get this to last 24 hours. So I watered yesterday, so it's not real light. So I'm just gonna give this a good drink, but so that it's not coming out the bottom. And now it's got some heft to it, okay? So that's gonna be about good for this, and that's how much water with the fertilizer, with the feed in it, that I'm gonna give it today.
And remember, if it's, say your basket is heavier and you're like, well, I don't have to give it that much water. Well, that's okay, because next week you're gonna fertilize again.
You'll catch up.
And it'll catch up. It's getting that feed.
Or it comes to fertilizer Friday and it's cold and rainy. Now what do I do? Just go to the next appropriate day that you would water. That might be Saturday, that might be Sunday, it might be Monday, Tuesday. It doesn't matter. Just getting in that normal habit. I always tell people, just take it to the next appropriate day that you're out there watering. Okay, I missed fertilizer Friday. It's Tuesday now. Now I'm gonna fertilize. Whatever it is.
Is it going to hurt if they fertilize on Tuesday and then they restart again on Friday?
No. It's not. You're not gonna burn it. You don't have to worry about that. You're not gonna give it too much. It's gonna be just fine. So a lot of people they're very technical, and they're like, it's Friday, it's raining, I can't fertilize. Just go to the next appropriate time that you can. So that's that's using a hose end sprayer. It's really will make your job a whole lot easier if you have a lot of flowers to do.
There was somebody that commented that they purchased this particular one, and they're like, and it leaked everywhere. It was just horrible. And I'm like, well then,
it was a bad, yeah, you got a
it's
lemon.
a manufacturer thing. You just need to call them. We've had really good luck with this, and I guess that's why we always say.
And a lot of people
this
have
is your
had
favorite.
a lot of people have had good luck with this.
But
so
can
that's why
there
we.
be mistakes and stuff? Yeah,
Sure.
their stuff happens.
So that person bought a lemon. Well, take it back to
Wherever
you
you
got
got
it, or if you bought it online, let them know, let that manufacturer know. But generally speaking, we've had pretty good luck with these, and the people that talk to us have had really good luck with this Ortho hose end sprayer. It's been a pretty good workhorse, and it works well with our Be Your Neighbor fertilizer.
And it's nice and sturdy.
Yeah. So I love that you can adjust it. You can adjust that ratio. If it's a little light, I can notch it up a little bit. If it's a little heavy, I can notch it down. You've got 3 different spray patterns on here, so this works pretty well.
So if you have one at your house, see if it's a dial, or if you are shopping and you're looking at them, again, make sure you get the dialed one.
Yeah.
Don't get the one that's just solid all the time, because it's not that they don't work, it's that they're not consistent in how they work.
Yeah, and people get in a pattern of they do they're fertilizing the same way, so and it's acting the same way, so those flowers on the front end are getting a lot of fertilizer, and the ones 20 minutes down the line are getting very little. So that's why we like this one. It's a constant, it's a kind of a known, and we can adjust it up and down. So this works well.
So how many of you are going to go do a hose end sprayer? Because there's a lot of people that have the watering cans, and they just don't know what to do with the fertilizer beyond that watering can.
It's overbearing. Yeah, if you have a 2 gallon and you've got a lot, that the can works fine for somebody that doesn't have a whole lot.
Right.
But this is the next logical step of moving up to making it easier, and really that's the name of the game. Is you want that Fertilizer Friday to be enjoyable,
and those are fairly inexpensive.
Oh, like
I mean, when you're
$20-some, maybe $30, yeah, $20 to $30.
They're not that. Yeah. They're not like you're investing a whole bunch into it.
If you can save yourself an hour every week, right? For under $30, oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so
speaking of fertilizer, I'll turn it this way. We have the retailers across the country, and our highlight of this week is Plantpeddler.
Yay!
In Cresco, Iowa.
Cresco, Iowa. Went and visited them in January?
Yes.
So
they have not only the wholesale for the young plants, but they have a retail center and
a brand new retail center.
And they carry our Beat Your Neighbor fertilizer. So if you're in that area, go stop in, say hi, grab a jar of fertilizer, tell them that you love to beat your neighbor.
Right. So, but yeah, that's Plantpeddler in Cresco, Iowa. So they carry us, and we're continuing on and getting more and more retailers across the United States. So we want to partner up with those small businesses, but remember, if there's not somebody in your area, and the way that you find somebody in your area is go to the BeatYourNeighbor.com. There's a retailer locator. Just click on that button. It gives you a map of the United States, and you can look in your area. Now, if there's not somebody in your area, we ship right to your door.
In 48 states.
In 48 states. So a lot of people are like, there's no one in my area. Go online, order it, boom, it'll be at your door within a week or so.
But know that any coupon codes, anything like that, we don't put out coupon codes very often.
No. But there's something going on for spring, just saying. And the only way to know about that is on our email newsletter. And so if you sign up for our email newsletter at the BeatYourNeighbor.com website, that's the only place you can go. You can sign up there.
And no, we're not giving it out online because it'll be out there forever.
Yep, there's a special promo code.
Yep.
So.
And then also, I want to remind people, because we get a lot of emails on this also. If you sign up for the newsletter and you get that promo code and you say, I didn't get the promo code, please check your spam.
Yes. Yep. Because spams are pretty, the spam folders are pretty hefty. So a lot of people are like, I never got my code. Check your spam folder, it's probably in there.
Yep.
Yep. So there is a a good reason to sign up for the email newsletter. Just saying.
So that is going on because it's spring.
Yeah.
It's officially spring.
Yay. I'm ready for spring. I could actually scoot right over spring, go right to summer. Give me 85 degrees and sunny. Let's melt this
You
3
have
feet of snow.
that inside here.
I know.
Just live in your bubble.
I'm liking it.
On that,
All right.
have a great day.
Yep. Enjoy spring. Bye-bye.